Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we are taking a look at the Transformers Generations thrilling 30 Senitor Crosscut. And I got to admit, I love this guy. He is probably one of my favorite toys from the old Generations line. Not even because of the comics that this guy is kind of based off of. I just really liked this mold, and I think Interstellar had something to do with that. That really awesome old Transformers fan movie. Just the entire characterization of Crosscut was really cool in the movie, and I really liked the character, so I got to know a little bit more about him. But I love just the roundness of this character and kind of the blocky, kind of fun clown shoe looking guy who unfortunately is a little unstable thanks to no heel spurs or very tight ball joints. This guy's a little loosey-goosey, kind of, sort of. Luckily, he's a little bit more, he's stable for right now, but there will be times where he's a little unstable, unfortunately, but I still really love this guy. Make sure that, yeah. So, the paint deco on this guy is really cool, too. Take a look at this wonderful head. Looking very kind of Optimus Prime-y, kind of, sort of, but in a more, what was her name? Oh, gosh, the black and red repaint of Skids. Oh, I'm so sorry, I forget her name. Oh, sorry to any fans of her. But yes, I very much like it. I like the red and everything. I like all the chrome red here on the shoulder missile pods as well. I think that looks very nice. They even picked out the missiles themselves, which is very cool. The arms are very nice. They have little underslung double barrel blasters, kind of looking like Lord Calgar from the new Ultramarine game. You can split them out, so you do get a bit of that. Oh gosh, what was it? It was it's the original Skids gun. This thing. So you get a mix of that on his forearm, built into his arms, which are really cool. And you got just the legs. Again, the feet are done in a very nice chrome. A little bit of paint bleed on mine, unfortunately. And a little awkwardness about the entire feet being painted in the very nice chrome is that you have paint chippage here, and even on the mask itself, you have the one ear is missing some of that chrome red. Same here. I mean, he's an old toy. What you gonna do? Now, you can also flip up the missiles if you don't like that. That gives him a bit more pointy shoulders. And I don't know if this is just the way that I think I've mistransformed this guy, because he's very hunched. I can't remember if he was always this hunched over or if I mistransformed just the front chest plate here. But just something about this makes him look incredibly hunched over. And I'm not sure if I'm that big of a fan, though I still love, how rounded off everything is. So for articulation, you have full head swivels. Kind of, sort of. If I can get the head to roam around. There we go. You get a full head swivel. You can't get a socket Ultra Magnus because the shoulders are done on a ball joint. Again, due to transformation, so you can only get him out about that far. Elbows are also on a ball joint, so you can kind of fully break his arm if you want. And you get about 90 degrees of bend. Nothing at the wrists because they are molded in, and that was just the age we lived in. We did, however, get a waist swivel, which is something we never used to, or not never used to, but something that was kind of rare back then, which is very cool. Legs can go out that far, not bad. Back, not as much, but that is due to the back plate itself and a wee bit of the molding as well. It's a bit thicker in the back, which is kind of funny. Knees are ratcheted, so you get about 90 degrees of bend, and then if you want to break the transformation joint a bit, you can get just a bit over, which is very nice. There we go. And you get full kind of foot turny spinny thanks to transformation as well. So you kind of get a little bit of movement at the footsies. You also get a toe movement as well, but again, that's mainly for transformation, so you can't really do much. I mean, you can kind of get him to look kind of sort of natural. Kind of sort of. If he'll stand up, crosscut. You are a senator, sir. Learn to stand for your beliefs. Thank you. Yeah, so you can kind of get that. Now, he doesn't just come with embedded weapons. No. He comes with this rifle, which is very, very cool and very nice. And you can split it apart, just like the weapons that came with the original version of this mold, which was IDW Skids. So you can have the random gun that Skids was holding when the crew of the Lost Light found him. Did they ever mention... It's been a while since I've read Lost Light. Did they ever mention what the heck the gun was for? Or was it just something that he was sent with? Whoop. Yes, so you can have him either double-wielding a tiny kind of shotgun or a large laser rifle, or put them together like so, and have him blazing a trail through the war, or looking terrified because he did not sign up for fighting. He's the kind of guy that wants to make sure that all aliens have proper representation and aren't getting killed on the front lines. But yeah, so there's that. And we shall put him off to the side. And we shall bring in really the only kind of comparison that I really wanted to make. And that, of course, is just the new Skids. And yeah, they look very good together. I won't lie. I thought about getting the new Crosscut. I decided against it, mainly for the wheels. I'm sorry, but the bright red wheels look dumb. They do. And I hate to say it, but they look very, very silly. And I am not a fan. But yeah, so there's that. And that was really it for the comparisons. So we shall get on to the transformation. Take away the gun. And the first thing you are going to want to do is actually come to the back and bring up this piece right here, the glass, and then fold down the wing doors. You can fold them like this if you want a little bit more of a slender look, or, have them extended out if you like the wing door look. All depends on you. Want to bring the entire back section down, flip back the guns, bring up the windshield, like so, and then just kind of want to accordion everything right around, like so, and there. Next up, you want to take the entire chest, bring it up and over, and then you want to take the entire back, flip it up around, and there we go. Push in the shoulders so that they form the headlights. And you want to take the entire back section, and this is the reason why we got the oh so wonderful waist swivel, mainly due to transformation. But hey, waist swivel is a waist swivel, and I will not discredit the fact that we got a waist swivel. So we want to come to the feet here, fold them up and around, and fold in the foot like so. So once again, fold the foot around, bring it up, and flip down the foot. Connect them together, like so. And then we simply put the arms into little peg holes on the chest, like so. Bring up the knees. And then, so the way that they have the knees is you have the kind of knee pad here. That will fold up just ever so slightly behind that good old proper roof section. Make sure that everything is lined up properly, like so. And then you want to bend at the back knee here. So there's the two joints. So you want to bend at the very back joint. And then you collapse everything together like so. Make sure that everything kind of folds up. And then we bring down here. Fold the doors back out. And then you just connect them together like so. And like so. And here we have Crosscut in vehicle mode. And this is kind of this is really the mode I wanted to talk about. I love this alt mode. This rounded coupe looking thing is basically what I look for in a car. I love it. I love the kind of bubble shape. I love the back rear end here, kind of giving it a hatchback look. I love how sporty this thing looks. It looks like it really could win like a bunch of races. And thankfully, we also get the advent of a transformer whose doors open. That's not something as crazy as an alternator or a masterpiece. Now, yes, you don't get really an interior, but for, fans of stop motion and stuff, this is like the world's greatest thing in a scene to make it look even more realistic that, oh, hey, a character's actually getting into a car. I am 100% looking at Crosshair's Productions in his Shattered Glass series, because when I first saw that series and the Treadshot character, like, you were actually able to open up the door for that for that scene where he was getting in. I loved it because it looked realistic. Like, it was really cool, and I loved that. Again, I love this car because of what it can do. There is a little bit of bleed through on the vent sections here, which is a little unfortunate, but you can kind of look at it as, some small paint detailing for the vehicle itself. You do get the very nice rear view mirrors. They actually painted the tail lights, which is really cool. Then you have the back sections here. Now, for weapon storage, both of the guns have a peg on either side, so you can just peg them into the side of the car, and that way he's basically now a Rolling Thunder. And there's no real other way to kind of store these, but I don't even give Crosscut the guns. I keep Crosscut in this mode because I love this alt mode. This is like my car, essentially. I would love to have this car, and I'm a little mad at myself for not getting the Skids version, because I loved how in the Skids version they actually painted the grill section with a nice red as well. Though, speaking of Skids, let's bring in the Cube the Cube van, which again also has opening doors. So something that I love about Skids, in like most of his molds, is you can open up his door. He's one of like the only Transformers that I personally can attest to seeing. Obviously, there are a couple more that I don't know about. 100% fair. That can open the doors of their vehicle mode. And that is really cool. And that benefits animators so much. And I love that. But yeah, I love these vehicles. And yes, I know, like, he is a little too cubey for me. A little too cubey for me. I won't deny that. I still like this vehicle. This vehicle looks just a little bit better for me. But yeah. Again, I'm singing its praises because I love this car. It is so nice. He rolls like a bloody dream. Like that just... Mwah, beautiful. I love it. And they even painted the inner wheels on, like, this guy. So, there's that. I love it. I love it so much. But yeah, that is it for Crosscut. You can kind of sort of also bring down the missiles, if you really want, but that kind of defeats the vehicle mode. So you can kind of give him like a hover mode kind of sort of thing. Bring down the feet a bit, and oh hey look, he's a hover car, so you can kind of fan mode a little bit. But yeah, no, that is it for Crosscut. And I gotta say, if you are a fan of the comics, like, at all, and missed out on some of the thrilling 30s designs, even if he is not as good as a modern Transformer with all the things that modern Transformers can do, if you can find this guy at a good price, I have to stress, a good price. Do not pay over $100 for this guy. Don't even pay $90 for this guy. If you can find him for a good price, I say go get him. He is so much fun. He is so interesting as a footnote in Transformers that I gotta say, he is really awesome. But that has been my look at the Transformers Thrilling 30s Deluxe Class Senitor Crosscut. So have a good rest of your day, night, or whenever you watch this video. And I will see you all in the next one. By the way, kinda, sorta, 5mm compatible, so he gets null rays on the footsies. That is the final joke. Have a good rest of your day, night, or whenever you watch this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye, everyone.